Now, for more analysis on Foreign Minister Wang Yi's Mideast tour, joining us is Wenping, Research Fellow at the Institute of West African and West Asian and African Studies. Professor, thanks for joining us. This is a very high-profile visit by the Chinese Foreign Minister to the region. What does China bring, or what should it bring, to the Middle East peace process?
Well, I think Foreign Minister Wang Yi's visit has shown very clearly that now China is willing to make more contribution to the not only the economic development in that region, and also the peace building and also the peacemaking process. I think this is quite clear. So from all those expressions and given by the Middle East leaders, this is also the greatest expectation from that region. We all know with the withdrawal of the United States from the Afghanistan, and I think there will be a vacuum there. So it needs to be filled with outside help.
And this region is also a very important source of China's energy needs. And I was wondering, to what extent is this visit by the foreign minister driven by China's dependence on Middle Eastern oil?
Of course, the oil needs from the Middle East is one of the greatest driving forces for China's involvement in the region. But I don't think this is the only or the major driving forces for China's increasing involvement. Of course, we also want very peaceful and stability area in that region, and also for the anti-terrorist concern, this is also very important. We all know now around the Xinjiang and Tibet, now there is a terrorist attack happening sometimes, and it's becoming an increasing concern for Chinese government.
The other big issue in the Middle East, of course, is the talks that are taking place right now between the United States and Iran on Iran's nuclear program. What can China bring to that process?
Well, this nuclear deal after Iran nuclear issue, I think has been also contributed for China's involvement. Being the member of this P5 plus Germany, I think China's diplomats has worked very hard together with other members, and then finally we have witnessed this deal. The breakthrough deal has been made. So, but in the middle term and even in the long term, there's still quite a lot of effort need to be made for this smooth implementation of this deal. And also, I think China can help a lot to build this trust bridge between Iran and also Israel, and including Saudi Arabia, because both the Israel and the Saudi, they have a lot of suspicions about Iran's nuclear ambition. So I think China, because it can play a balanced role, because we are quite neutral and we are not take the stance like the United States has always taken, that is becoming maybe biased towards Israel. So I think we can play that bridge building role.
Now, Professor, the Foreign Minister will be going on to North Africa to visit Algeria and Morocco. What do you expect to come out of that visit?
I think Algeria and Morocco are the two countries they haven't been getting involved in the so-called Arab Spring. So both countries has maintained relatively stability and also maintained a good economic cooperation with China. I think with this visit coming from Foreign Minister Wang Yi, and I think our understanding and also our cooperation in both economic way and political establishment will be further strengthened.
Thank you, Professor Wenping, talking to us from Beijing.